Powered by the Montana Television Network. The 5:30 news continues on KPAX, Montana's news leader.
In this week's Montana Made, MTN's Jacob Fuhrer takes us to the studios of a woman whose stained glass art pieces you've probably seen around Montana, whether you realize it or not.
This is the first coat, and then I'll sand it down.
For Mary Harris, what started as a hobby decades ago has turned into a booming business. But like many artists, she had a humble beginning.
I'm a farmer's kid, and we didn't have a lot of money. I was the oldest of 7. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and in order to entertain us, she went around and picked up things around the yard and around the field and said, hey, let's make something.
So she did, and she never stopped. Harris's showroom is now a testament to her unending creativity. From stained glass windows to lamps to bowls, her glass art pieces have been shipped across the state and the globe, and some are featured prominently in iconic landmarks in the capital city. One of her newest inventions is what she calls river tables.
Nothing ever scares me like the river tables that I've just started. I've been doing those a little over a year now. I just had an idea and went with it because that's what I do.
Most of the time, you'll find Harris working on commission pieces. When we caught up with her, she was in the middle of a big project for the Butte Airport.
It consists of 27 stained glass windows and probably 18 sandblasted windows.
And because she's a self-proclaimed perfectionist,
it has to be exactly 33 inches.
Her pieces take time, but despite the careful planning, the outcome can still be a surprise.
With stained glass especially, you build it on the flat, so you don't really know what it's going to look like until it's completely finished and you put it up in the light. Then you know what it's going to look like.
As Harris plans to slow down a bit with her work, she's passing on her talents to others. Both her son and her daughter help around the shop, and Harris hosts workshops for Intermountain Children's Home and Shodair Children's Hospital.
Glass is a dying art.
She hopes people take the time to try making glass art and use glass art.
That's why I like doing the tables, because it's functional art. I like doing lamps because it's functional art. Turn it into a light fixture and hang lights off of here. If you have to use it, it might as well be pretty.
In Helena, Jacob Fuhrer, MTN News.
And in addition to doing commission work, Harris also donates her pieces for nonprofit organizations, charity auctions, those types of things around her Helena studios.
In this week's One Class at a Time report, first-year Stevensville Elementary K-5 music teacher Robert Prince is working on adding musical instruments to his classroom. At the top of the list is the purchase of a set of tabano drums. A tabano drum is a hand-played skin drum originating in West Africa. Prince says these drums not only add a unique sound, but provide educational opportunities for students. Prince is this week's winner of a Republic Services and KPAX-TV One Class at a Time grant. The $250 award will be used to purchase 4 or 5 tabano drums, bringing them closer to the full set he'll eventually add to the classroom.
It opens up a lot of educational opportunities, multicultural drumming, and exposing those students to music from all over the world. And, you know, drumming is just a really engaging thing. You know, the kids are naturally attracted to the instrument.
If you'd like to apply for a One Class at a Time grant, we have all the information up there on our website.
It's good to see you back. We're both here on the set for the first time.
Yeah, we were like ships passed into the night there for a while.
Yeah, I know. It's like, okay, everything's back to normal. In fact, a lot of people went back to school today. Some go back tomorrow. Everybody else went back to work. Aaron has the work week forecast coming up.
And let's go to Niagara Falls, just one of the many places across the country dealing with extreme cold and dangerous weather. That's coming up on KPAX.